For the average individual who doesn't have all of these decks being sent to them all the time, and they maybe don't have as good of a view on the market as you do as a VC, what are some of the best ways that you think they can do their own research just as like an average individual?
Look, like I have the same access to information as everyone else does, and I read the same white papers, I read the same blog posts, I probably read the same Substacks. It's possible to learn, it's possible to definitely get up to speed, but it does take time, it does take dedication. I will say, learning crypto 5 years ago and learning crypto today probably requires a different approach. I think in the last, let's say 2 years, crypto has just grown to such a large industry, and there are like subcategories now. Like, back maybe 5 years ago, you kind of like, you read the Bitcoin white paper, you read the Ethereum white paper, and you just kind of like try to play around with different apps, and you probably get a good-ish sense. Now there's just like thousands of companies. There are, subcategories like DeFi and NFTs and DAOs, and every subcategory requires its own literature. But every subcategory, I think, also has really good resources dedicating to it. So, I start my day with podcasts, actually. So Unchained is really good for just like daily news. Your podcast is really great, actually, just like for just getting the lay of the land, trends of crypto, just talking about what's top of mind for people who are in it. I think it's really awesome. Jason Choi has a newsletter that I read. He's really great. He's been a longtime friend. And I think he's probably like one of my smartest friends on DeFi. So it kind of depends on your category. And when people come to me, they're like, hey, how should I get smart in crypto? I'm like, it's gotten big enough now where you can kind of identify your own interests. And the best way to do that is maybe tie it in with your own background, right? So if you came from finance, maybe DeFi is easier to grok for you. If you're from the creative field, like, yeah, again, NFTs or music NFTs is probably easier for you to kind of take your own background, apply to it, and maybe even have a new perspective on. So certainly as a VC, like my job is to see everything. It's certainly not possible to go like super deep, but I try to really learn from founders because again, they're the ones that gain the conviction to do this full time. And so that's really who I learn from.